All right.
Hello.
Welcome to the first episode of The Lift.
I'm Ben.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Hami,
I'm Martin.
and we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, we can start off with, how we all came to meet each other,
How we met each other?
Yeah.
That's like
What?
so long ago.
I don't know. They need some context
I
as
don't
to
know.
Okay.
who- how
Oh,
we know each other.
We're all friends from high school.
Yeah.
We met. We became good friends like a year ago, and a year and a bit maybe. The three of us.
Martin, Matthew, and Ben.
Yeah. we were friends from like 3 years ago, and then Hami's our new immigrant.
Yeah, I'm the
addition
immigrant
to-
one. You know? Yeah,
to
I
the
came to
group.
Canada in 2022, and like at the beginning, I was like very new to high school and everything, so I didn't know anyone. And somehow I become friends with this guy because he's also a nerd, and we just like start talking about like physics questions, and then like I got introduced to Martin through a mutual like Spanish speaking friend because this guy's Mexican.
Slander already.
And
First episode.
yeah, we just kind of become friends. So
Yeah.
Now we're here.
It's led to Hami not understanding a lot of our jokes, but he just laughs.
oh yeah,
a lot
because
anyways.
English is second language. It's not helping.
No,
No,
just
it's
we
inside
have
jokes, like,
inside lore.
Oh, yeah, that
Former
too.
lore, you know.
that you
I'll just laugh. You know, I'll just
Yeah.
Well,
Just smile
it's fine.
and wave, you know.
Okay, so let's start on an actual topic. I think, Ben, we know what we have to start with now that we've
Are we
talked
starting?
about Hami's.
Are we
immigrant-
starting off hard?
Hami,
Okay.
Hami being an immigrant. There's
Hami, where are you from?
okay. I'm from Iran, and
Okay, that's enough. He's from Iran.
which is where in the world?
which is in the Middle East.
Okay,
Right.
okay, that's all we need. Because
You guys know this now.
I have a segment planned because Hami does not know what ISIS is.
Yeah, they never told me, and I asked them. I was like, we were watching a movie, and it was mentioned in the movie, and I was like, guys, what the fuck is ISIS?
I mean,
And they were like,
you know
don't-
YouTube exists, right?
yeah, but like they didn't let me search it up. Like I wanted to
Very
like search it
careful,
up.
very
They were like,
careful.
We left it
Don't
for
search
this
it up.
moment.
yeah,
So Hami, I have a multiple choice game.
okay.
Where I'm gonna give you 3 options for what ISIS is.
Apparently, I need to know. Like
Well, you should know.
Yeah, I
know.
should
You
be
should
knowing
know.
what that because they were like really surprised that I don't know what ISIS is.
Okay, alright, so A. ISIS is an Australian rock band named after the Egyptian goddess Isis
Okay,
and
no.
is known for their explosive performances of hit songs like We Didn't Start the Fire and Tearing Up Iraq. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. The second option, ISIS is the name for Ice Spice's fan base and is suspected
see that happening,
with
like-
collaborating with Al Qaeda and the United States government to commit the atrocities of September 11th.
Sure.
Third, ISIS is an environmental activist group whose main activities transpire in the Arctic and Antarctic regions. They are most known for their destruction of historical artworks for the purposes of drawing attention to their cause.
Well, I have a question about the second option.
Sure, yeah.
And when 9/11 happened, how old was Ice Spice?
Ice Spice?
I don't.
She's I don't
Like-
keep up.
Hey,
But her
Ice
name is
Spice
ISIS.
was like only like in 2022 or like 2020.
Yeah, but she had a fan. Her name is ISIS.
Oh, okay.
Her
okay,
name is
okay,
ISIS.
okay.
So her
Okay.
fans named
Got
themselves
it.
after
Oh,
ISIS.
Okay.
actually?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's a weird name to have. by the
Okay,
way.
so
Oh, that was it?
those are your 3 options. Which do you think it is?
Gonna go with the last one.
You're gonna go with the last one.
The Antarctica one.
Oh yeah, you got it right.
Fuck yeah! I know it's not right, right?
No, it's not right at all. ISIS is a terrorist group.
I knew it had something. I knew it. No, I swear I knew it had something to do with Middle East. but-
so good.
okay.
They're like one of the biggest terrorist groups in the entire world from
they-
the Middle East.
So,
you
and the
have
other
no
thing
idea
is,
what they are.
ISIS stands for the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. Hami, where is Iraq on a map? Like
Like,
what countries
next
does it
to us,
border?
like, neighbor.
Yeah, it borders Iran.
But that's the thing. We don't call it ISIS. I'm pretty sure we call it something else. So
Oh.
I may know it with the other name.
That's fair
which
enough.
I don't even know
Okay,
what it is. To
well,
be honest.
What do you call it?
I don't know.
Now I have a game for everyone
The realm.
because
Okay.
in researching ISIS, I found out some interesting things about them. So we're gonna play 3 truths and a lie.
FBI is
okay?
gonna be like, why is this guy like searching about ISIS?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, the
definitely
FBI is
on.
gonna fly
I'm
you.
definitely on a couple lists now. Okay, so 3 of these things are real things that ISIS has done, and one of them is something ISIS has not actually done. Okay, so the first one is that ISIS banned soccer referees because their rules didn't align with their idea of Islam. Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. They showed up to an anti-terrorism conference in India.
No, that's too far for them.
No.
India's too far for them.
I feel like they would do that just for shits and giggles.
They took a selfie, which gave away their location and got them airstriked.
That's something Middle Easterns would do.
And 4th, they banned pigeons because pigeons have their private parts out, and that didn't fly with Islam. They didn't fuck with pigeon breeding.
Did
So
they just shoot
No. The pigeon thing doesn't fly.
okay, so
I say the pigeon's a lie.
Yeah.
I say out of all of that, then the Indian conference.
No,
Okay, Indian
it's the
conference.
pigeon one because
Pigeon.
Iran's also
Pigeon.
like fully Muslim, but we love our pigeons.
We'll get back to that.
You'll pause.
Martin is correct.
What?
They did not actually go.
told you, India was too far for them to go.
Thank you.
So them going to the anti-terrorism conference in India was a fake news story, but it was a news story that came out. It just turned out to be false.
Wait,
the other
how
3
did
are
they,
real.
How did they ban the birds? Like, how?
So
They-
I think the technical law was they banned breeding.
They sent them all to Peru.
You don't like
Send
you
them
don't
all
like
to Peru.
you don't like make the birds.
No, so I actually
breed them.
read like a heartwarming story about some guy who was harboring pigeons in his. He loved pigeons so much that he was harboring them like a.
My
like
dad used to tell me stories about how like when he was younger. No, I swear this is a true story. Like keeping like pigeons in your roof as like a pet was a thing.
Yeah.
Like you go like you
No,
open
yeah.
the cage and like they go and fly and they come back
That's
in
not
the
the
evening.
crazy part. This guy was risking his life to save these pigeons' lives.
Bro,
That's
You-
crazy.
I've heard this story before.
Oh my.
So, I was having dinner the other day at UWaterloo, and I was eating the chicken. I noticed so Laurier Food, which is where he goes,
Also
is
boo.
dog shit. The Laurier, sorry Laurier, but your food is ass. But Waterloo food, kind of okay. It's kind of good.
Guelph's food is fantastic.
Yeah,
I go to Guelph.
We'll get to why that is.
Where does Matthew go? Sorry. Okay, we keep going.
So, I was having their chicken, and I noticed Waterloo does their chicken like pretty well, like better than most things that they do. And then I was eating the chicken, and I don't know, my chicken looked like human. Guys,
Okay.
I think
How do you know what human
I think
looks like?
well, actually, apparently human meat tastes a lot like chicken. Anyways,
What? Why?
so remember how I said I'm on some lists now.
Oh.
I think UWaterloo is putting human food
I think
in their.
I think you gotta cut this segment out so you don't get kicked out of school.
No. This isn't slander. This is allegate. I'm alleging.
Wait,
I'm
maybe-
alleging. This is allegedly.
Maybe that's
Allegedly.
why all the nerds go to Waterloo.
That's what I'm saying. So you know how like people like fail out of your
they
program,
would cook them.
but like,
what
like,
the fuck?
What'd you say?
All the nerds. You know why they're like
do you
all so
actually-
fucking like smart at
who
Waterloo?
do you actually know that failed their program?
From what?
You know, people failed their program, but I
Yeah.
don't know anyone that failed their program.
Real. They
What
just
if
get cooked?
What if they get turned into the human meat?
So their rating won't come down.
So their rating won't come
Oh,
down.
that's smart.
Jesus Christ.
Let me see what else we got.
You might have to tap it again if it goes.
Oh my god, no. But yeah, recording this podcast is really hard, by the way, because like 3 of us go to like different universities, and this guy lives all the way in Richmond Hill.
We all okay. Well, now you've just doxed all of us. Actually,
Yeah, cut that shit out.
we live in the Greater Toronto area. So yeah, we all live in the Greater Toronto area, but you know, 3 of us are off to university.
soon to be 4th, by the way.
Soon to be 4th, you know, but it makes it hard because, you know, getting us all together at once is a little
It's
difficult,
pretty hard.
you know.
So yeah,
He's working hard though, and making some bank.
we
You know.
love him.
Um,
Sometimes.
what we also love is an interesting new development that I learned about. Well, we learned about today, kind of. It's been in the happenings, but it's come to fruition in these last 2 days. Hami's back in the game.
Hami's back in the game.
Yes, guys. Thank you.
After a long hiatus, how long has it been, Hami?
It's been almost 7 months.
Almost 7
Shit.
months.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like a
Holy shit.
It
almost
was
a pregnancy.
September, right?
Yeah. Almost a pregnancy.
it's almost a pregnancy. So
Almost,
Back in the
almost.
game. He's got this nice girl.
he aborted.
We're
that
not gonna
shit.
say names.
Third
Third retarded. That's
trimester.
only like 5 months.
Yeah,
6
I don't know.
months.
But
September.
he's got a nice new girl.
That
He's
is 5
happy.
months. You're straight.
Okay, whatever. 5
5
months.
months.
5 months.
He's
It's-
happy.
that's-
Of course, I'm fucking happy.
Second trimester abortion.
What?
The pregnancy didn't go through. 5 months.
Okay.
So you can't abort.
But anyway, this is a whole
we
other
are not
topic
talking
of
about
conversation.
abortion.
We gotta get
So
canceled. Yeah, guys.
So love, like British people, like good eye love, it's just like it's something you say.
No, and it's something in Persian too. Like you do say like love.
She's not Persian.
I am. I don't give a fuck.
I know, but it's just like I don't know. If I went up to someone and say love, I think they're trying to kill me. Like
Love.
I think like Ted Bundy,
Hey,
like,
love.
Hey, love, want to come back to my place? I'm dead. It's over for me. Like
away.
I had a good life. From Ted Bundy, dude. Have you seen that guy?
Just run away.
It's Ted Bundy.
He's so hot. I can't run away. What do you mean?
You're not helping the gay allegations right now.
Yeah.
What allegations?
Whoa, whoa,
whoa.
Well, let's
I wasn't
catch-
aware
let's
that
catch
there
you
were
guys
some.
up.
Yeah.
You guys can make your own allegations later, but
you can decide for yourself.
but
I don't want to say. You say.
Ben has been known to receive very few slight gay allegations. We're just putting that
Over
out
the
there.
years,
Over the
maybe
years.
like 3 over. I've
Three
known him for
overall.
like 3 years. 1 a year.
One a year.
1 a year.
That's
One
still
a year.
pretty good.
It's a good statistic.
I
But
mean-
it's still there.
So we have a mutual friend, and this is also very bad for me.
Wary.
But that.
I don't know where this is going.
So I'm not gonna say name, but like
Yeah.
our friend's dad assumed that I was Ben's boyfriend the first time they saw
Oh.
us. So
Yeah.
that doesn't even help me either. But
So
yeah.
this mafia boss, he, we have friends, and he wasn't afraid because his daughter is our friend. He wasn't afraid of either me or
And apparently
Hami.
he really loves you.
And he loves me.
Yeah.
And I think the reason that is because he doesn't see me as a threat
Because you're
To his
white.
daughter.
because
you're
I'm
gay.
because I'm gay.
Yeah.
And he and nor does he see Hami as a threat
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he thinks we're gay for each other. So really, that is incriminating
Yeah,
you
yeah.
as well.
But
Oh.
also, Martin's mom told him that if he ever was gay,
Oh.
Ben's the only one he could like marry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Bang.
Anyway, you know what else my mom told Hami?
oh my god.
Well, for December 31st, all of them came over to my house to celebrate. And as we know, Hami's an immigrant from Iran. He's Muslim.
Right?
And
What
very
can't-
Muslim.
What can't
Not
be
very
my
Muslim.
Hami?
Well,
Well,
like-
not all Muslims go by the rule that you go to.
Yeah.
Which is
And-
So
Anyways.
I don't
No
eat
piggy.
pork,
He
right?
can't eat
Yeah.
pork.
No pork.
And
no piggy.
in December
No piggy.
31st
No
at my house, we served
Okay, disclaimer. Before that, I never had turkey before. Just so
and obviously
and
nor
or-
had he had
or
pork.
pork. But we served turkey and we served ham.
2 very normal dishes for
Yeah.
a New Year's
One
dinner.
is white and one is
There was a
pink.
lot of people, and then we went up buffet style, and we all got
Yep.
our food. And our boy Hami here, nobody's paying attention to him because he's a big kid with
He-
rules that he's followed his whole life.
And turkey is either light or dark.
Yes.
Like a white or
Yeah.
dark meat. And now what color would you say ham is?
not light.
What color would you say?
Like
Pink.
You still don't know.
Dark
You-
pink.
yeah.
So
Dark,
anyways,
dark pink.
we
Like
all get our
bacon
food.
color.
We sit down. We're waiting for everyone to finish, and then everyone finished, and Hami said, "I'm gonna go get second." So I went with Hami, and on the way there, I stopped by and see my mom, and she's talking to me. We're talking to each other while Hami's getting his food, and he serves things on his plate, but I'm still not paying attention to him. And then he comes up to my mom and goes, "Sandra, this is the best turkey I've had in my life," and points directly at the ham that he had served himself on the plate. And my mom
Yeah.
stares at him and goes, Hami, that's
ham.
pork.
And his mom didn't know that I don't eat pork. Like,
No,
I know she did.
She
That's
did?
why she told
That's
you.
why she
oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. But
She goes, Hami, that's pork. And Hami's face dropped. And he goes, what? And I go, dude, that's ham. And he goes, what? And so my mom goes, Hami, you can't. You're not supposed to eat that. And he goes, I thought they were turkey. I thought they were... Bro, how? Anyways, we gaslit him because apparently if you don't know, it's fine to eat.
yeah, no,
So-
that's
yeah,
actually
this is a great
true.
rule.
So
Like,
I tapped my mom. I was like, Mama, there.
oh, no, this is pink turkey.
Yeah, it's not ham. It's not pork. Don't worry. And then, he put it back though because it was pork.
yeah, now I
But-
can't
And
eat it
to
anymore.
speak to the point that we all thought Hami was big enough, little bit before it was discovered that he was eating this ham, Martin had like a realization. He was like, Hami's going back for seconds.
Yeah.
Is he having ham?
Yeah.
The fact that you guys actually thought about it.
And I go, no.
He knows
Hami's
what's
not
going
that
on.
stupid.
Yeah,
He would
there's no
he
way.
knows the difference between like I know he doesn't eat it, but he knows the difference between ham and turkey.
So yeah, I never had turkey before that either because it's not like
What
a
do you
really
eat?
like.
Okay.
It's not a really like
But-
well-known dish in Iran.
Okay,
right?
but I would have assumed it was
Yeah,
like
it's like
chicken.
beef.
It's a bird, you know, or it's like human meat.
Sure.
Okay,
You gotta stop that, bro.
these Waterloo allegations
Yeah.
are crazy.
So you guys know what Jehovah's Witnesses are, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those guys who
I've had them
One of
come
them
up to
came
my
up to me
door.
on the street one time, and
Yeah.
he's like, "You have a second of your time?" And I was walking my dog, and I was like, "Oh, sure." I let him go through his whole spiel.
It's
And
so
then
good.
He's like, "So like, I have this Bible in my car. Like, can I go to get it for you?" I'm like, "No, I'm
Hell
okay," and I
no.
just left.
No, but it's so good. Whenever
Wait,
they come
wait,
up to me, they're like, "Hey, do you believe in any
You
God?"
should be like,
I'm
"I'm an atheist."
"Yeah, Allah. He's my guy." They're like, "Oh, right."
Also,
okay.
I don't think that was a Jehovah's Witness. He told you to come back to his car for a Bible.
No, because look,
you were
they
gonna get
you were
kidnapped,
gonna get
raped.
Look,
You were
look,
getting.
look. They were driving down my street, and they were walking to their car. They knocked on all the doors, and then they see me walking the dog, so they come out from the car, and they're like, "You have a second of your time," and then they go blah blah blah, like 15 minutes, saying their whole thing, and like Jesus Christ and all this stuff, and the New Testament or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting there nodding my head. Then like after they asked me, they're like, "Okay, I got like a Bible in my car. Like, do you want it?" And I was just like, "Nah, I'm good," and I just walked away.
Dude,
That's
you
crazy.
swerved getting kidnapped by a group of
Yeah,
maybe Jehovah's Witnesses, maybe
Nobody
just
knows.
kidnappers.
they've come
Well,
to my door.
I mean,
The reason I bring this
yeah,
up
bro. They come to my door. My dad opens the door and just slams it in their face.
is we have a Catholic, we have a Muslim, we have a Jew, and
Oh, so now I'm a Jew.
when we need
Whenever-
it.
When
Yeah.
you represent
when
it,
it suits
you know?
us.
Oh, when it's
Um,
convenient, okay.
And I used to be Protestant, but I have recently changed because of this message I received in a group chat.
Oh, God.
So I'll just read it all out to you. To all my roughnecks, I just want a mobile doctor to come to our work to address our health so we don't fucking dead. Love you all so much. My life in exchange for yours. Tupac. So, I wanted to spread the good message of our Lord and Savior.
Tupac.
Shakur.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's on the wall, by the way.
He's on the wall.
I see. I already have a believer in the cause. So I want you all to just think about Tupac the next time you need
Wait.
to meditate.
See, why did you read it in like a redneck accent?
Oh,
He
that's
said
Clearly a
to
redneck.
all my roughnecks,
And then he said fucking,
Okay.
like F-U-K,
Yeah,
apostrophe I-N.
so we don't fucking dead.
Who
bro.
sent you this?
We don't want to fucking dead.
Some
Who
random
sent
guy.
Tupac himself.
No, yeah, Tupac from the dead. No, I don't want to. Well, actually, I'll dox the number. I don't care. Text 1+1 289 233 0060.
Wait, that's like a Thornhill area code.
Yeah, that's like there's a bunch of
Next podcast, we'll call him back.
Toronto numbers.
Maybe
here.
it is Tupac.
There's a bunch of Toronto numbers
You
and
get
then like
Toronto
a
for the
greater
food,
Toronto.
maybe?
So yeah, this is like a group chat I got. Someone's home number is in here. That's a 905. Someone got texted on their home number.
Wait, would they even receive it?
Wait, my mom's mobile number is 905 though.
Yeah, that's what our area code is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doxed. It's okay. It's like a lot of the.
But
GTA
also,
is
what would the
905.
religious of Tupac be called?
Tupacism?
Tupacism? No, we can be more creative than that.
Tupacism.
Maybe it's Roughnecks. Maybe that's what Roughnecks is the followers of Tupac.
Definitely turning in his grave right now.
Why?
Because we're talking about him as a redneck.
Oh,
I don't think that
You don't
guy
think-
is in.
you don't think
I don't think he
Tupac-
has any nick.
You don't think Tupac was a redneck?
No, but we should talk about, is he alive?
Ooh.
Well, in spirit, for sure.
We'll be
Bro,
a
I don't know enough
conspiracy
about
podcast.
Well, for sure we're a conspiracy podcast. I believe he's alive in soul and
He's with us
in
right
mind.
here.
Just like your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior Tupac, the real one has come. You know,
Tupac Shakur.
the Jews were waiting for their prophet. I've found mine.
Ah,
Is
I
he a prophet?
He has
Like,
come. He has. Have you listened
He
to
has
his
come.
songs? Have you listened to his music? Think about the lyrics next time.
First up, fuck your wife. Such great.
Spreading messages.
Well, you know, Jesus turned water to wine. Tupac probably did something similar. I don't know. Water to hard liquor.
Sure.
Turns water into a woman. Just like spawn in front of him.
Do you think Tupac went to Epstein Island?
Oh, totally.
No.
Totally.
I have a topic of conversation that I just remembered.
Yeah.
Ben and I were talking about whether religious people should be able to casually drink.
Yeah.
It's technically against their religion, but I brought up the point that their Lord and Savior, my Lord and Savior too.
When he's saying religion, he means specifically Christianity.
Sorry, yeah,
because
Christianity.
you guys definitely can't.
we
even though-
can,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I do. I don't
Sorry.
care.
Guys,
Religious Christians and Catholics, should they be able to
I don't know
drink?
what his rule is, and he doesn't know either.
Yeah.
So.
Not religion.
But because there are some people we know that they say they can't drink in social occasions because they're of their religion. But our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was the biggest rock star.
Bro, he was a
of all
fiend.
time. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me? Are you kidding me? He could have chosen at the last dinner, right? He
water
coulda-
to Sprite,
he
water
coulda-
to
exactly.
water to
He could have
iced
said.
tea.
He could have said, and the blood of me or whatever, the blood of Christ is this orange juice that they had served. That no, but he chose
Cranberry
wine,
juice.
and he chose wine so that all generations of Catholics and Christians could drink wine in church. That's number one. Number two, this guy was not. He got invited to a party.
Yep.
And he wasn't one of those lame guys that like you bring a bottle of wine to the place you were invited
Yeah.
to. No, that's lame.
No, he turned.
They were like, dude, we don't have any wine. And he grabbed jugs of water and went and turned them into wine.
Yeah.
Like that is if that's not reason enough to drink, like Jesus is telling you it's okay.
Why do you think they called it the Red Sea? He turned the whole shit to wine. I don't know why it's like we got to bring it back. We got to bring the Red Sea back
Oh my
to
God,
its
imagine.
former glory.
A whole sea of wine.
Next
Whole
podcast, we'll all have a glass of wine while we do this.
Yeah.
There is a podcast
the
actually that does that.
the wine episode?
Wine it out. No, there's a podcast.
Wine about it?
Wine about it. Yeah.
Ah, well, whine about it, guys. You guys are
Cute
doing
Cinderella and like I don't
Cutie
know the other one.
Cinderella. Okay.
I
Cutie
haven't heard
Cinderella.
of you guys yet. but
Collab,
shout
please.
out.
Collab. We love wine, and we love Jesus.
Oh yeah. By the way, my university was getting sued last week because
Oh,
they were apparently
this is
like
huge.
feeding
Yeah,
like
yeah.
parasite in our water,
not a parasite.
like virus, right?
yeah, virus.
Yeah.
Norovirus.
So the norovirus came around, and you know it's a virus. It goes around. Whatever.
But it was apparently in our water,
It's gross.
The
It's
big
disgusting.
problem is
in a whole
it's
university,
in Guelph's
and
water.
that was really bad. Like,
Do you know anyone personally affected, Hami?
yeah, one of my friends actually got it, and it only took him like a day
Hold
to
on, sorry.
recover.
It's okay. We'll help you through this. This tough.
It's
this
really
tough
hard.
moment.
For the viewers at home, I don't know if you guys know what norovirus is, but please look it up. It is
A serious condition.
a serious
You
virus.
basically
life
cannot have
threatening.
sex anymore.
What? No, not at all. It is
Debilitating, really.
it's really it's 3 days. Prepare yourself for 3 days
No sex.
of what's with the sex?
Bro, he's hilarious.
of shitting yourself and throwing up consistently with a fever for 3 days. I had it in elementary school. My elementary school got like completely ran over by norovirus. We made it to CP24.
Shout out.
Shout out.
I don't know if can we say names? Yeah, shout out to Joseph Marabella. He's a YouTuber now. I don't know his YouTube, but I'll find it.
We'll
he
show it.
he
We
was
can put it in
he was
the
interviewed
description.
on CP24. We'll put it in the at the bottom in the description. Go check him out. Haven't talked to him in a while, but hope he's doing good.
You check back. He's like he's an alt right. Like
No, he does like some like Roblox YouTube thing, and he does well. Yeah, he has like a bunch of followers. So,
Jesus.
good for you, Joseph. But yeah, it was the most horrifying 3 days of my life. Just, well, I got to my school, which was dope, but like other than that, I was just dying.
Norovirus is like 9/11. Everyone remembers where they were when it happened. You know, like it.
Why? Like,
You don't. I remember where I was when I got the call from you that
you were.
that
I
norovirus
don't wanna make this
norovirus hit the University of Guelph.
What? I was the one who told you, right?
Yes, you were the one who broke the. I remember exactly where I was.
I'm pretty
when I
sure.
got
I'm
the
pretty
call.
sure that like it affected the South Tower first.
The South Tower for
Well,
sure,
yeah.
and then it
It
hit
never
the-
got to the east one though. Thank
Right.
God.
Thank God they hijacked it back. I mean,
They actually learned how to land.
they learned how to land the virus.
Yeah.
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 Sure.
Now
We can't make those jokes, right? Because
What-
I'm Persian, so we can't.
Oh yeah, he's Persian. we
Yeah,
got
it's
immunity.
good, guys. I'm Middle Eastern.
I like that hem motion, which leads me into my next topic.
Elon Musk.
Same wavelength. The Roman salute.
The Roman salute. What a guy. I mean, there's not much to say. You've all seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen him, Matthew?
Does his heart go out to you guys?
His heart goes out to us.
So
So Elon Musk, I mean,
here's my problem.
yeah.
He says it's the Roman salute, right? I'm
Did
guessing
he
that's-
actually say it?
I don't
or
know.
other people
No,
were
I
like,
think this is
I'm
other
guessing
people
those are
defending
that.
like
okay,
he never
then,
actually like made it clear enough.
then that's the defense, right? That
Yeah.
it's the
The Roman
the
salute,
Roman salute.
which
Freudian slip.
Holy Roman Empire. The
Yeah. this is
Shout
the
out.
third Reich.
no, he was doing the First Reich, the OG. He
Yeah.
was doing which
the day ones.
were the Romans much better? I feel like the Romans did their fair share of genocide.
Yeah, probably.
like
But
yeah.
but the Romans hold this sense of honor and pride when we think about
for
them,
sure, like
right?
yeah.
So let's say that's even his excuse.
Yeah.
Sure.
As a person so into politics now, so like you are presented in front of the world constantly. Everyone
Yeah.
sees every move you do. Why the fuck would you do that salute? Like it makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
it can
exactly.
be.
He's
It-
taking it back.
What?
He's taking it back. Yeah, he's reclaiming the
No, see
the
that's
signal.
That's
Why
crazy because
though?
What do
you
you-
have to clock in that obviously people are gonna think that you're so like you're highling. Like
I
it
love
looks like it.
all the different defenses. You know, it's like, nah, bro, he's just autistic. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
He
I
doesn't.
mean, he
kn-
is autistic. Have you seen what he named his son?
Oh, for sure. And he changed his Twitter name to Kekius Maximus. Like, he's so autistic.
Like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
but, like, I mean, I love that he tried to do this thing as, like, a signal to the... He wanted to piss off normal people, and he wanted to signal to the far right. But it turned out that the people who are on the right and, like kind of on his side just called him autistic. So...
It backfired.
Yeah, he ended up just not being cool to anybody, and he got just insulted for it. I mean, which is what he deserves, obviously, for that.
Yeah, but
but
I just mean like he can have whatever excuse, but you can't be doing that. Like I can't go out on the street right now and do that,
no,
and people are gonna go, oh, it's the Roman salute. Are you kidding me? No. If I do that in the street, they're gonna think he's highling. Like you gotta think a
and
little bit.
I feel like if you want to LARP as a Roman, you gotta play the whole part. You gotta go make out with the first guy you see. You know,
Oh.
like, hey, what's up, bro? You know,
And you gotta, like,
dap
dress
him
up with-
pull him in, and full French him.
You gotta
know?
like wear those
yeah,
like
the Romans were
the skirts and stuff.
There's
quite
no
gay.
higher honor between a bro than to, you know...
I need you to say whatever you're going to say with less eye contact, okay? I'm going to look away now.
Okay, I'll just look at your lips then.
Okay.
Well, I'm always here, man. You can look at me.
Gay
This
allegations.
is the gay allegation.
No, yeah, you've gotta fuck the homies. I'm sorry, Elon, and maybe you already are, but if you're...
Do you think he is? Do you see him as, like, someone who would fuck a guy?
I don't...
I totally see him as
I
someone.
feel like
I
a
don't
lot
think-
of really rich people are kinky as... Like, they've got some weird things going on in their life. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
for
behind
sure.
the doors, they're
you
weird
need...
as hell.
When you're
That's
that
how they
level
stay
of...
sane, right?
Yeah, when you have that level of... It sounds like we're justifying it. We're not justifying it.
It's a bad thing, guys.
When you have that level of power, I feel like you need to feel something, and the only way you can feel something is by going to Epstein Island,
Right.
and
He went to Epstein. No, he didn't.
I'm sure he...
This is old news. But Stephen Hawking going to Epstein Island
Back to that legend.
has gotta be one of the craziest things to ever happen in humanity and in like Hollywood.
Why?
That is the craziest thing.
because
I've
he's not
ever
part
heard.
of Hollywood. That's why it's so crazy, right? Like, he's not...
No,
Yeah,
like,
like-
there's so many people that could have went. And, like, Stephen Hawking?
So many people did go,
Yeah.
but Stephen Hawking and the allegations of what he asked for on the island. This guy was not an amateur. He
knew what he was doing.
What he was doing. He knew
He was
what
not
he
playing
wanted
around.
when he wanted.
man.
Are you kidding me? I need midgets. Are you kidding me?
How...
Stephen Hawking, like one of the most brilliant minds. This
Well,
her,
maybe,
Earth has-
maybe that's how he got there. Perpetual post-nut clarity.
Oh, shit, with
That's-
midgets.
With me... They're the guys...
Guys, if you're not
If you-
in constant
Are we
phase of
allowed to say
post-clarity, I'll
Little people... Is
I'll
little,
put it out.
little people...
I'm sorry, little.
He was quoting the Stephen Hawking's words,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He even did the voice to make up
Code
for it.
citations.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. He was
Stephen Hawking.
He was little people. Yeah.
Sorry.
If you want to be the next, maybe you're going into theoretical physics
Or nanotechnology engineering.
Or no-
Our nerd guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Docs.
Well, maybe my secret's little people too. Shout out, little people.
You can reach him at 647.
No. You guys
Next
see,
one, guys.
They made AI girlfriends.
Good for you, Ben.
I gotta, dude. And
Now you have a chance.
no,
Wow.
Now I've got to step up my game. We gotta get the girls before the robot boyfriends come.
Oh,
Guys, we're this close.
real. But
We're-
see,
Wait, why did they make the girl version first before the boys?
Because it's
Because
obviously a man who
what
made
girl is gonna? No girl is desperate enough to buy one. Plus, they're really expensive.
Oh.
how
Are you
expensive?
saying
I'm
men-
asking for a friend, but how expensive?
I don't remember
switch
the
it up,
exact
switch it up.
price. You can get either like just the head. You can.
Is
get,
this
like,
functional? Like you can talk to just the head?
Yeah. You can get like a torso, or you can get like the full body.
Imagine
And-
10 years, like people walking in the street with a head in their hand. And it's like,
Bro, this is
say
the
hi to
start.
my head.
This is the start of it.
This
This
is
is
the
AI
start,
takeover.
which is why I'm saying we got. Well, they say like this thing, like it currently just goes around on
Pause.
Pause. Since Ben needs a girlfriend before robots take over, to anyone watching, which I don't know how many people are gonna watch this.
7
to
right now?
anyone watching with a single girl that thinks our friend Ben here is
He's actually really hot in
at
person,
all-
guys.
In person, what the fuck?
is
Gay
at all
allegations.
attractive.
I'm hotter in person, I guess.
He's funny. You guys have seen it. He's talked about weird shit sometimes, but he's still funny. If any of you people watching, sorry, I can't say you people, but any of you guys watching have a single female that you want to set Ben up with,
Femoid.
sorry, maybe
Femboy.
not. I lied. Take it back.
Yeah, whatever.
But
He likes femboys,
please
guys.
text the
647.
no.
thingy.
Text or put it
DM.
in the comments.
Put it in the comments. We'll reach out.
Put
We'll
it
reach
down
out.
below.
We're just gonna get like 100 bot comments. And
Yeah,
that's how I
also-
get my AI girlfriend.
There you
Guys,
go.
you need to be fast because this guy actually was dying like last week.
What?
So, Ben was at Martin's place and he was walking home at around like 11:30, 12, right?
Oh,
And-
walking home from Martin's. Yeah.
and he usually calls me because why not? He gets bored while walking, and
Yeah.
I love talking to this guy, right? So we're on the phone and like just talking about how we're gonna make the podcast because the idea of podcast been going on for like a month now, right?
Has it been
and-
that long?
Yeah, it's been
Wow.
like December, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So
Okay, sorry, continue.
So he was just walking, and like out of nowhere, he's like, "Hami," someone just shouted like really loud behind me, and I'm like scared. So now I'm running to my house,
Dude,
and he started FaceTiming me, and this guy was actually running for his life.
Yeah, man. I was scared. I
It's so
realize
funny,
now people after the hour of 12 a.m. just shout. They just shout, and I don't know why. I don't even think it's because they're drunk. They just get
it
loud.
out.
I was walking on my way here today, or yesterday, I guess. I was walking down the stairs, and all of a sudden I hear behind me, "Well, well, well," and this voice echoed, and I was just like, what is going on? And then I realized, luckily, the person he was talking to was ahead of me, and they were like sprinting away, so obviously they were like friends or whatever. If I was alone, no one else in sight, and I hear, well,
That's-
echoing behind me, I'm
that's
dead
crazy.
sprint, like
Yeah,
I was
I'm
with
gone.
Hami. That time was just a scream.
And like he had a soda in his. Was it a lemonade or a soda?
No,
He had a
it was
drink in
twisted tea.
He had a drink.
Or something. No, Mike's Hard or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, you got to stop to recycle. Recycling is good. So
But
yeah, I stopped my run to.
This was
recycle.
my argument. Imagine he was actually in like a live or die
What do
situation.
you mean? What if I was?
That you were really.
This
to be
wasn't
honest.
like
You just
this
panicked.
person wasn't screaming like, oh, something's happening. This person had fear. They
Right.
were being chased themselves. This was just a warning to me that I need to run as well.
Or you're
Yeah.
delusional.
But what the fuck would you like?
Maybe.
Think about recycling your soda thing while you're
Oh,
dying.
I'm sorry. Do you not care about climate change?
Not while I'm
Do you
dying.
not care about the earth? Speaking of climate change,
See, as an American, I really don't. Just
You're
kidding.
not
I'm not
American.
American.
well, I think, Trump has been saying climate change is not real
You gotta do it in the
for a long
someday.
time.
Guys, climate change is clearly
Folks,
not real.
climate change is not real. It's just we're getting warmer, but we'll get colder again. And I didn't believe him. There's tons
Just
of
turn on your ACs, guys.
there's tons of scientific evidence to support, but Trump got into office a few days ago, and
Shout out
I
to
want
Trump.
you all to think we're here in Canada. It got really cold as soon as Trump got in office. Trump solved climate change. And
Guys, he was right. The next ice age is coming.
the next ice age is coming. We have to be
You have to be ready,
We're-
guys.
We gotta be prepared.
we got to be prepared. It's not global warming we have to be scared of.
Yeah, it
Guys-
felt like negative 30 last
Guys,
week. So.
it was cold as balls over here in Waterloo. It was honestly a pain in the butt to go absolutely anywhere.
And it's so bad because we all have morning classes.
And
so
it's-
We
like,
have 8:30 in the morning classes.
does that?
And it was the worst experience of my life, I think, getting up that early in the morning, which is only early in the morning now that I'm in university. I could get up for 8 o'clock any other time in my life, but right now getting up for an 8:30 class feels like I'm getting up in the crack of dawn to get my ass to freaking accounting. So I get up, I'm still half asleep, I'm shivering in bed, and I get up, I put on my jacket, and I walk outside. My ears turn red instantly. My nose starts to run. My eyes are watering. It's cold as hell. I make the 10-minute walk towards Live. And then when I sit down, it's an hour and 40 minutes of class. Or an
if
hour
you
and
have two
50.
classes, yeah.
No, I have one. But the
it's a
whole
long
time,
class. Okay.
this happens for every class. You walk in the cold, you get to class, you sit in class, and for the entire duration of class, all you hear is...
that is just,
You hear a loud cough from the other
Yeah.
side of the class.
It's horrible. Not to mention gross. Obviously, I participated in it because I'm cold as hell. But it's disgusting.
Well,
And it should not be happening.
and
Yeah,
the worst
no.
part is it's only January.
yeah, it's just
February.
getting worse.
February is when
We
it
got
gets
time to
worse.
go.
We're in for a rough ride.
And my problem with winter in university is that
You've never experienced it before.
yeah, that too. None of you guys have experienced it before. University. This is our first year of university.
Oh, I meant the cold
No,
because
I
you're
have.
from
the deserts.
the deserts.
Yeah.
I
Shout
got
out to deserts. No,
You guys
but
have camels there or cars?
depends.
Depends on the day.
Well, if it's cold
Okay,
out,
Yeah,
So-
you know, if my car's in the shop,
Yeah,
you
we
just
have
give me a
Thursday
replacement
Camels.
camel.
We have Thursday Camels.
Wednesday's hump day. You gotta ride the camel on hump
that's
day.
good.
Guys, this is like global warming conservation. They just ride camels.
Exactly.
Guys,
See, we're doing our part.
We gotta
This is how we solve global warming. Everyone,
we
get
just
yourself a camel
import a
right
bunch of camels to Canada.
They're gonna die.
now.
bro.
No, but the problem is, like, okay,
So
so
we'll ride buffalo. They'll survive the
or
cold.
moose.
Oh,
You
I
guys
saw.
have fucking
I
moose
saw a
too?
video.
Bull
I
bills.
saw a video of like, a First Nations group.
Shut up.
Indigenous, yeah.
I don't know.
There's
wh-
within
indi-
Indigenous, there are the First Nations, the Inuit, and the Métis people. Inuit are like
I
further
have no
north.
idea what's
Okay,
going on.
then I think it might have been First Nation or Inuit, but I saw a video of an Indigenous person, and he was riding a reindeer, and they are one of the last types
That's
of
so
First
sick.
Nation or Inuit people that ride reindeers, and I think that's freaking awesome.
That's
Also,
Right.
that's probably how Santa Claus came to fruition.
dude, Santa Claus is
Very
Santa Claus is
indigenous.
indigenous.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, because like
way.
That's
who-
why he
who
likes
rides-
cookie and milk.
who rides reindeers? What?
What?
Speak to that. Hold on.
Speak to that.
Cookie and milk. Indigenous people.
What?
I'm not
What's
seeing the
the
connection.
connection
You gotta
there?
connect the dots for me.
I like
Indigenous
cookie and
people, cookie milk. I like cookie milk.
Yeah,
I'm sure
but, like,
Indigenous people like cookie milk.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
but-
All right,
Wow.
Exactly.
No, but in all seriousness,
Have you been dealing with little people? You're truly a genius of our generation.
in all seriousness, for our viewers out there, Santa Claus is absolutely real.
And indigenous.
Apparently.
Indigenous. No, well, the thing is,
Ben, you solved
in
it.
all seriousness, Coca-Cola invented Santa Claus and Christmas.
That
like
is
they
true.
they blew up Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas was big, but it was never that
Is
big.
that who it was?
I swear to God, it was Canada. I mean Coca-Cola, because they put that mother in every
put him on the
single
map.
bottle. They slapped his face on, all jolly and fat, not drinking Coca-Cola.
Guys, do you guys ever wish
Think
that
of Christmas,
Big
think
Bone.
of Coke. Sorry,
He's
Big
not
Bone. But think of Christmas, think of Coke. You think of
It makes sense.
the all the plasters
Yeah,
with Coca-Cola,
the-
and like
the
they
little
have the
train
they have
thingies.
the polar bears. My mom may or may not have used to work for Coca-Cola, and
Oh, I see.
Oh.
they basically
inside
blew
information,
it up.
guys.
Well,
Inside information.
Speaking of that, I've been doing some investing recently.
Oh my God.
I'm 18. Coca-Cola is one of the things I put it into.
Dogecoin.
Coke has been going up. I put
Ben, how are
a
you
ton of
gonna
money
make
into Trump
investments?
coin, ton of money in Melania. When Baron coin comes out, invest in that. This is financial advice.
No, this is
I
not
like my
financial advice.
suitcase.
I like my
This
suitcase coin.
this is not financial advice.
Do
Nobody
not
take
listen to us.
advice from this podcast. We will not get sued.
We are
Thank you.
currently net negative.
Anyways, the
Ourselves.
reason I bring this up is because I needed some ideas for what to invest in, right? You know, I'm a kid. I don't know what I'm going to invest in. So I thought I should look at the biggest insider trader I know at her portfolio, Nancy Pelosi, former Speaker of the House. Nancy Pelosi. So I looked at her portfolio. So she's got some good stuff in there. So I was looking. The S&P 500 over the last 10 or so years is up a good. I think it was like 100 or so percent.
It's always a steady choice.
It's always a steady choice. I want you to guess how much over the last 10 years Nancy Pelosi is up.
Like $2.
No, percent wise.
what was the S&P 500?
Like 100 or so percent.
Like
100%, 150%. Something. It's
Yeah,
got to
like
be something.
200?
It's got to be more than the
It's
S&P.
something insanely stupid.
Half
She's
a
up
percent.
700%.
Fucking
Christ.
hell.
There is no way this lady is not insider trading. And you look at when she makes her purchases and when the price changes, it's crazy. But I was looking through. She bought
Hey.
Roblox at one point.
Really?
Nancy Pelosi invested in Roblox. So she knew somehow that
It's
Dress
gonna-
to Impress was going to blow
Wait,
up
what was
big
it?
time.
Oh, Post 28. Post 28. Was it Post 28?
Post 20, is that the one where you you put the arms behind through
I
the
have
legs?
Yeah.
never played.
I played once.
There's a different.
Unfortunately.
That's such a lie.
I swear it was
There-
once. That's why.
Such
It was
a
just
lie.
one time, I swear,
There's
guys.
a difference.
I was
between-
forced.
I have never played Roblox in my life. I never grew up.
We
playing.
played last
well,
week.
he's getting there.
I'm
He's
getting
getting
there.
there.
I've never played Roblox before in my life. Sorry, I was never like a video game kid when I was younger, and I don't know, it just never happened. not even that big into Minecraft. Like, I like it a lot, but I just never, But my beautiful girlfriend convinced me to download Roblox and I agreed for the right reason. Hami agreed for the wrong reason, which intertwined with my gay allegations of him, because I downloaded it for the Squid Games.
I love the fact that at that point I had a girlfriend, and it was because of that I played with her.
I downloaded it.
Whoa.
My girlfriend asked me to play Dress to Impress with her. I said no way. But
It's actually fun.
Are you saying playing Dress to Impress is gay?
Yes.
I disagree.
Why?
It's not. It's actually really
I
cool.
agree to disagree.
I feel like there's just so much that game has to offer. You know what?
Gay allegation.
I'll keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind.
Convince
right?
me.
Okay. You have a pretty good fashion sense.
It's gay.
right?
Oh, sorry.
It's gay to have a good fashion sense.
No.
So then, why is it
what's
gay
the
to
point?
learn
And
more about your
you
fashion?
can be a man in it. You can dress up as a man.
I did not know that. That convinced me.
Oh, okay. That
That helps me.
Okay.
But I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, me neither. I just
okay.
went in and I saw
I know
it.
you say you don't play a lot of video games.
Yeah.
When you do, like a single player game where you can choose your character, what gender do you choose your character should be?
Oh, fuck. That depends.
On
It
what?
depends. It
On the
depends on the
game.
game.
On
Okay.
what you're doing.
It depends on the game.
Like Marvel Rivals? Have you seen the ladies
Okay, no.
in that game?
I'm talking about a game.
I don't know if that was sexual or not.
I'm talking about a game more where like it doesn't change anything about the character, right? Like in Marvel Rivals, if you're playing as Wonder Woman, you're gonna have different.
Marvel.
Oh my god.
No.
Who's a?
I'm gonna cut that out.
Black Widow.
Widow. Yeah.
Wanda.
That's
Yo,
great.
remember when Batman
They do
dies
not have
in
a lot of-
Endgame?
They do not have a lot of women
They
superheroes.
have so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black.
Luna
Gamora.
Stowe.
Gamora.
Gamora's not a superhero. She's just an alien.
But she is
She
Oh,
technically
so
is in the
Superman.
Guardians of
Nebula.
the Galaxy.
Nebula, Black Widow,
Black Widow's sister.
Wanda.
Wanda.
Black Widow's
Okay,
sister.
you named 2 pairs of sisters and Wanda. who
Wait,
else?
there's more.
No, they have Captain Marvel.
Okay,
Oh,
You
they
play
have the
Marvel?
alien chick, the with the
Yeah,
Okay,
and
okay.
Captain
Mantis?
Marvel.
All right.
Captain Marvel
Fair
is really goated actually.
Yeah,
She's one like
she's
the
like
Oh,
the
okay.
Marvel.
I didn't like her
And then
whole
they have-
character in
they have
Endgame,
her.
though.
They have her little sidekick. Oh my god! They have. so, they have Miss Marvel. Yeah, Miss Marvel.
Oh,
The
this
kid,
the last
the
thing
Mexican
thingy?
girl.
Yeah, the Mexican girl. Marvel. Shout out to you guys. You guys know what you're doing. How do you make the one Mexican character superhero? And it's all great. It all looks great on paper. Mexican superhero. We're being inclusive of Latin cultures. That's great.
There's not a lot of Latin superheroes.
No, except for like the guy from the new Wakanda. That one's a great villain. I like him a
Okay,
lot.
yeah.
But anyways, Mexican, a female, super inclusive, super cool. So
Pablo
far.
Escobar.
You make her one power to jump through portals? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Her one superpower is to cross barriers. Okay, it's in the multiverse, but to cross that's it.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you know how they are in the multiverse. They're closing off the wall between dimensions.
Bro.
You know, very, very.
You gotta get over there somehow.
That has got to be some of the greatest writing of Marvel. Of
Yeah,
all
they
time.
were like, what could we?
What
we
could be
make?
her
They-
superpower?
no, I can imagine.
know,
I
like-
can imagine the table talk for building this.
Okay,
character.
yeah. Let's role play. It
I mean, the
a little bit.
character was
Ready?
made
Okay,
by
yeah.
Stanley.
So it started off beautifully inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys,
Hi, I'm the board of directors.
guys.
we should
I've
make a
just-
character.
Wait, no, we're all the board of directors. Please tell us how it's inclusive. You've come up with this.
Okay,
character.
guys, I
Just
I
how it's
went home.
inclusive.
I watched Black Panther. I was like, wow, that's based on the Black Panthers. You know, the group that's very started by Black Americans. I think we should do something like that for Mexicans.
Latinos.
I agree. No, Mexican specifically. is fine.
Mexicans
That's
specifically.
great.
Yeah.
I think the Mexicans do need. This
What's-
was exactly
what's the
what
fun-
happened.
Oh.
This was exactly what happened in the thing.
I feel like we should have her be a woman too, because there's not a ton of
Yeah,
women
like
superheroes.
we're not
Yeah,
sexist.
That's
so
I think that's great, sir. I think that's awesome.
What could be its power?
What would the
What do
what
you?
would the power?
Well, I don't know. I was
wait. I got it. Wait. Crossing borders.
See, I feel like we could change
No,
that.
no, it's done.
It's
Mexican
gotta be-
woman crossing borders. Congratulations.
You just made
Just
Miss
made yourself
Marvel.
$1 billion, my
And then
son.
that's it. That was the conversation.
I like money. That was the board of directors at,
Oh my god, Marvel.
at Mexican Marvel
But
Cinemas.
is Miss Marvel actually created by Stan Lee?
I don't know.
I don't know how
'Cause
many.
I
of
feel
these-
like she's a newer character, but I don't know.
I don't know the.
Is she in, like, the-
I
Wait,
never
I'm
really
searching
read
that
the
up.
comics or anything. There are so
Ooh,
many
man.
like tiny
Miss
characters
Marvel.
in all of. Also, I like how you said they had Latin representation before, but they were a villain.
He was like an anti-villain. Like he was
Oh,
he was like trying to defend his cause, but like they portrayed him as a villain.
Okay,
Okay.
I never watched.
Wow.
It, so I don't know.
Okay, so
Okay,
there
you
are
can't take the floor and then
four
say-
people like contributed to creating Miss Marvel, and they do not look that you know. I just don't know how to say it. It's really bad for me to say. Never mind. We can continue.
All right, moving on, I guess then.
Whatever.
So we're a conspiracy theory podcast, as you all know. Whether you believe the moon landing was real or fake is up to you. But there's one fact that remains. They took porn to the moon.
What?
Yep. They took porn to the moon by accident too.
What?
In some ways. So the way it worked was
I mean, my man got it jack up somehow.
they're in suits.
Armstrong was jacking off.
Why do you think his arm was so strong? But they didn't mean to bring them. Like the astronauts themselves did not know.
Right.
Well, so what happened was
That's what they said.
That's what they
the backup crew, like the
Was this recent? No.
Oh no, this was in like the 90s. It wasn't like the first Apollo mission, so
Okay.
it wasn't Neil Armstrong, but it was the guys after that. They had like their understudies or whatever, you know, the backup crew. Actually, that's really morbid. Do they have that in case the first one blows up? They have a.
I guess.
They're like, oh,
That's crazy.
first one
You
didn't
know
land.
what's crazy? You know the mission that they did where there was a teacher on board. And she died?
Yeah. And they.
Which one? That was one of the Apollos. wasn't
I'm
it?
not sure which it was. I just know like they played it in school for everybody.
Yeah,
like,
because it was a teacher.
Because it was a teacher,
and then it blew up and everyone died. It was crazy.
people died.
People died. It was crazy.
I'm sorry. Rest in peace. Brandon, rest in peace.
Anyways, this is all to say the understudies, the understudies, the backup crew, put in the notebooks that all the astronauts had. They have like a notebook on their arm or whatever that has like their sort of tasks, you know, that they have to get done, like, you know, inspect these rocks, do whatever. Inside one of these pages, the understudies slipped in like pictures of models, like porn models. And so these people are flipping through their tasks, and all of a sudden they see the porn model, and it
Nice.
turns out one of the models was 17. They took child porn to the
No
moon.
way.
Isn't
And
that
they didn't
crazy?
get canceled for that?
NASA. The entirety of
NASA-
NASA got canceled.
We're not going to space anymore.
Yeah.
We took child porn. That's all we needed to do.
So
That was it.
on first contact with any aliens that might arrive here, they're gonna think we're freaky as hell.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know. Like, I don't think Canada's
That's
flag
the
is up
fucking
there.
reason they don't
Did
come
they
here.
get child porn there before Canada's flag?
Maybe.
That's
I don't know.
crazy. Before
That's
most countries'
awful.
flags got to the moon.
Yeah.
I'm
Child
not even sure
porn
my
gets there.
country has a flag there yet.
The U.S. for sure.
Why would Iran? Does Iran have a space program? This might be
I have
ignorant
no
of me, but
idea.
I feel
actually.
like the U.S. wouldn't like Iran having a space program. I just
Space Wars.
Well, I think
Imagine
it's more.
Star
Hami, how do you get to space? What do you use?
A rocket.
Rocket. What?
Rocket. Bomb. Not space.
Man, you get
Got
it.
it.
He figures it out.
We
Okay.
rather go like short distance than really long
Well, not
distance
that you
one.
would rather. I'm not saying Iranians have one goal. I'm just saying U.S. might see that as an attack, and
We all
Whoa,
know- we all
that's-
know they don't meddle
Wait,
with other
wait! I
countries.
have like a very awful. What if a country, not gonna name, country A bombs country B, and country B like, why are you bombing? Like, fucking killing my people? And you gotta be like, oh, my bad. I wanted to launch a rocket to space. It didn't work, and it just
Really, this is your genius idea?
Hami is gonna be the next general.
Thanks,
What's
sir.
it called? Like the top general.
Secretary of Defense.
Secretary of Defense. Thank you, Ben.
Shout out Checo
He is
Perez.
gonna tell President Trump, just send a ship to space. He's gonna be sat down.
Oh my God!
Trump
Wait.
And Elon Musk can do that.
Yeah, and he
Wait,
goes,
wait.
just send a
They-
rocket to space, and it's
they
gonna
cre-
land on China and just
They created a space force.
Yeah, I know. They
Task
like,
Force X.
We're making
They,
fun of.
they have it.
We're
Like,
making fun of
they-
Hami right now.
Like Trump actually made a space force, like Navy SEAls. There is something called
he
Space
did
Force.
develop the space
That's
force.
so
Like,
sick.
they're getting,
Are we gonna
like,
send them to fight in
Star
space?
Wars. He's making
oh my
fucking
God.
Star Wars.
But I love
So
that-
that leads me to my next very important question: how far are we from lightsabers? Because, like, dude,
I think they
Someone
already
made one.
created it. Yeah.
Yeah.
People
but they're
can make
not-
lightsabers like plug-in lightsabers.
No,
yeah, they're
Oh,
plug-in.
like
you
they
gotta
need
connect
fuel
that to
for it.
fuel. But I want just.
How much would you pay for one?
I
Or
would
if
it
you
was
want to
real.
walk
so
down the
much
street
money.
and just
I would
fucking
pay so much
behead
money.
someone for
I
no
mean,
reason.
here's the problem is where are you getting the energy from, right? Because it's plasma, which is the same thing the sun is made out of. So you need a lot of heat to ionize, and that energy
don't have
has
that,
to
yeah.
come from. Well, we have it if you plug it into a wall, but a AA battery is not going to get you
Ben,
there.
Please, it's called the Force.
Well,
It's all around
they
us,
just,
you
they
know?
just made that nuclear egg that I sent to you guys.
Yeah,
But that's a lot of power in a little thing.
yeah. Actually, you're right. If
Hey, we
no, if we start making nuclear batteries.
yeah.
Now you talked about that like it's a
I'm
bad
not gonna
thing.
say anything.
Those like mini.
No, I just thought it was hilarious because imagine that blows up.
Yeah,
in your house.
yeah. But the way it works is it's not enough to actually.
What?
A lot of power in a little thing.
A lot of power
He
in a
knows what
little
he's
thing.
talking about.
There's a so
can't
the,
relate.
the way it works is there's a critical mass you need in order for it to actually go like
Boom.
yeah
To
go
go
mushroom cloud to go boom.
Well, how did we get to this?
Wait, are we gonna eat something soon or no?
Yeah, we'll go.
What are we at?
I'm just making sure because like I have to leave in an hour. So
We'll just get another pizza.
Yeah.
yeah, low key, honestly, I'm done.
Yeah, I'll do.
If this guy eats a whole
We'll just cut that
ass
shit out.
pizza,
Don't worry.
No, I don't care,
Can do a
guys.
2 for a thing coupon.
Guys, we eat here at Lift
Lift.
Lift Productions.
The Lift,
the
the Lift
The
podcast.
Lift
Okay,
headquarters.
we're gonna take a quick intermission, I guess.
Time out.
No, I think it's
Munch
do it.
on camera.
Oh, we're
It's time
done.
to
Yeah,
wrap
yeah,
it
yeah.
up, yeah.
All right.
Good
guys,
for
that was our
episode.
first episode.
That was our first
What a
episode.
controversial topic.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and push the thingy that has
The
the,
bell.
notification. Yeah,
There you
I just
go.
forgot what it's called.
And
Okay,
turn
no.
on
Let's talk about. Let's explain what they need to do like Hami would. You're gonna want to click the red subscribe, and you're gonna wanna do the likey thumb up.
The
and you're
accent.
gonna wanna-
Don't forget the
I'm-
accent.
I can't do the accent.
Come on, I'll give you permission. Go for it,
I'm
go for
not
it.
doing the accent.
Guys need to. I
Russian.
know how to do it, bro.
instantly
You
instantly
need to hit
Russian.
subscribe button, hit the bell in the top, and make sure to give
The
big
dingy
thumb up
dingy,
to-
ringy ringy.
give the big thumb up
I,
to the
I went to
video.
Borat. We are doing Russian now because I feel less bad.
Borat isn't Russian though.
Oh, he's Kazakhstan. Okay,
Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and follow us on Spotify too.
yeah,
And Instagram.
and apparently Instagram.
Yeah,
All right,
because
that's about it.
I'm
All
bored
right.
and making
Uh,
Instagram.
Bye, everyone.